This is the camper caravan show in Nadajin near Warsaw, Poland. This is Dethleffs Trend 7057 EB teal integrate, T semi integrated, and costs around 65,000 euros approximately in this condition. 740 centimeters long, 233 wide, 290 in height. And below, I'll point out there's 9 different types of layout for the Trend series. Let's have a look inside. This is the 2020 version of this van. And we'll go to the back now. What's good here is that they've actually left the bed out in its extended position, so you can see how big it is. But when this bit here is taken out, you have of course got access to the storage which is underneath now. So you've got a boiler down there, you've got a bit of space there for keeping jumpers or things, and in here we've got a wardrobe. It's quite deep as well, actually. There you go, instructions. In case of fire, evacuate all occupants. Now, if you hadn't have read that, you wouldn't have known, would you? Now, up here, we've got these shelves. What's the point of a shelf in a motorhome? Good question. There's not much depth there, so anything you put up there is going to fall down. I've got a similar problem, so I haven't put doors on a couple of my lockers in my van yet. Not purposefully. That needs something like an elastic which goes across, which could hide things. Alternatively, I don't know why they didn't just put lockers all the way around. But okay, so that's a negative thing. Look at the size of the bed though. What you can do is I get cushion covers for each and every one of them to give it some form of protection, and then maybe I put the sheet over it each night, something like that. Now, what's good here is that the shower doubles, thanks to the duckboard, as part of your passageway. That sounds good. That's a bit of a pun there, I think. And there you go. You can close this here, and you've got the toilet as well. And you sort of course, anybody who comes in, you may say, "I'll disturb you," but not necessarily, because up here we have got this. Got a rail up there, and here we've got a cloth thing that comes across. There you go, a little curtain, like they used to have in the olden days in the 4-poster beds. When I was a lad, they had them things, you see. That's a bit of a joke, actually. I'm not that old. Anyway, I've got a bit of storage there. Keep your spare beer in there. Now, I quite like the toilet here. Seems quite a lot of room in there. Space. Space to hang towels up, good. But looking at this here, it's either I fail to understand or it's a major misunderstanding. What is that seat doing like that? Now, presumably it turns around. Is it a baby chair? Is it for people to sit down when they've misbehaved themselves? They go and sit there? Write your answers below. I can't understand the sense of that. Up here we've got a bed which comes up and down. There we go. Here, I presume there's the same ladder is used for both, although this one here is going to be slightly need to be slightly longer. Controlled from here It's an electric bed, comes up and down, you put the key in there. At the same time as the bed comes up and down, so do the cabinets under it. What about standing height? No problem. I'm standing under it, no problem there whatsoever. Dometic sink, same ones you've seen just about all of Dethleffs vehicles, with the old small plug hole. Another nice feature about Dethleffs vans is this screen, and behind it you've got the your window, which, being new, is a bit tight. There's nothing wrong with that. With use it'll stop being like that. And I was under the floor heating, and I'm sort of sitting on the floor heating, but I'll show you that later. There's the bin, and you've got a huge amount of space back here. Look at all that. So you can keep, you know, packets of cornflakes or whatever in there. Plug, shore power I should say, and then also a plug, sorry. Somebody sent a very nasty comment to me. Said, "Open the fridges, you limey." Don't know what for, because they're all the same. Thetford fridge. A bit of storage into it. Oh, also on the step up here you've got a bit of storage as well down there. Although I can see that thing there getting broken quite easily. I think I'd have to say actually that there's another big minus. I'm still trying to work out the point of this seat is. Maybe an ejector seat or something like that. It looks like sort of thing might be an ejector seat. Yeah, you can get some details up here. So it's on a Citroen, as you might have noticed. Citroen 2 litre 160 brake horsepower Euro 6B, 285. Sorry, I'll say it again. 850 kilos weight, gives 649 on the 3.5 ton basis. Plenty of payload there. Plenty. 4 adults, full tank of fuel, full tank of water, stacks of stuff. Really, that's okay. So from that point of view, it's pretty lightweight. This has got a number of packets on it. So a movable table, cab door left side with fly screen door, awning light, panoramic skylight. Skylight is up here. Alright, you see people here from Isny and Allgäu, where Dethleffs is based, and they're the ones doing the speaking in the background right now, which is I think is being translated into Polish. Okay, in my opinion, if you want my opinion, probably don't, but you're getting it anyway. This van is rather cluttered, and there's a couple of other vans which I much rather prefer, and don't like the looks of this one at all. There's the fly screen. So let's have a look in here. You've got a big garage. So what I'm going to suggest now is that we have a look at this van here, which is the one. Costs the same, far more preferable to me. It's an integrated van at that, whereas the one we've just seen is a semi-integrated one. This one here is a much nicer van. It's only 7 meters long and 220 centimeters wide. Same as my van, although it looks much nicer than my van. I was expected, because this is a 2020 van and mine's an 1836 van. But yeah, this is the one I would go for if I had that much money available. You might think that, well, no, I like the other one better, but this sleeps 4, same bed at the back, it's integrated, so there's you're paying the same amount of money anyway. It's a bit shorter, but it's got as much storage capacity under the beds, and it's got a big garage as well. Yeah, I'll show you this one here. This is also another Trend. This is the Trend 7057 DBM. Whilst we're here, so this one here has got queen beds at the back. Queen bed at the back, sorry, there's only one queen bed at the back. Quite an achievement to have queen beds at the back. But definitely prefer the integrated one we just saw. This is also an integrated van, also sleeps 4, and it's just very similar to the semi-integrated we just saw. Right. Now, there you have it. Lots more vans on this channel. Please do like the video, that does help. And also, if you can make a comment, even to say nice van, nasty van, unpleasant van, something like that, you can do that. I'd be grateful. So please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and if you have any benefit from what I do, please do consider giving this channel some support on Patreon. Thank you very much.